Good morning, everyone. I am Julie Melukib. Today, I am going to report the curriculum model, which is the Tyler model. So, first, what is the Tyler model? The best or one of the best known models for curriculum development with special attention to planning phases is Ralph W. Tyler's in his class's little book, Basic Principles of Curriculums and Instruction. Which means, ang Tyler model was gidevelop siya ni Ralph Tyler in 1940s. So, it is a typical examples of curriculum development in the scientific approach. One could almost dare to say that every every certified teachers or maybe beyond has developed curriculum, either direkta siya o dili direkta gamit ni nga modelo or one of the many variations. Actually, si Tyler did not intend his contribution to the curriculum nga mahimong lockstep model for development. Originally, he wrote down his ideas. Tanan niya idea, gisulat niya sa libro, which is the Basic Principles of Curriculum and Instructions for his students sa paghatag sa ilaha og idea about principles for making curriculum. The brilliance of Tyler's model is that it was one of the first model consisting 4 steps. Okay, next is the Tyler model of curriculum designs. So we have here the 3 Tyler model of curriculum design: the nature and structure of knowledge, the needs of the society, and the needs of the learner. So, dirita sa the nature and structure of knowledge. So, the nature and structure of knowledge is, ang Tyler model of curriculum is linear model siya, which is, nagauna siya sa objectives, like, aning nature and structure of knowledge is from simple to general. And, ang as a Tyler model of curriculum, kumbaga, nag-start siya sa simple, which is, ang structure niya is from simple to general. Next is the needs of the society. So, nga nang si Tyler model of curriculum design is gi-considered niya ang society. No? Because as time passed by or as kanang nag-evolve ang panahon, nagkadugay is lahi-lahi ang needs sa society. Maong kailangan i-consider ang needs of society. Kumbaga ba, i-appeal or i-include dito sa curriculum kung unsa ang kinahanglan sa society aron ang usa ka estudyante is that she can adopt o kumbaga ba ma-adapt niya ang kung unsa ang naa sa society and para pod ma-meet ang standard society or kundi para ma-meet ang objectives diha sa society. Last is the needs of the learner. So, nga nang si Tyler model of curriculum is i-consider niya ang the needs of the learner. Siyempre, unang-unang niya gi-consider is kung unsa ang kailangan sa usa ka learner. So, kailangan ma-attain or ma-acquire sa usa ka learner ang iyahang mga learnings nga kinahanglan niya diha sa school. So, kailangan mahatag ang pagkinahanglan sa usa ka learner. Kumbaga ba, ma-equip siya, ma-mold siya as a learner para makuan niya kung unsa ang naa sa society. Kana bang maka-adapt o maka-adjust siya, then ma-meet niya ang standard sa society as a learners. Next is the Tyler fundamental questions in developing curriculum. So I have here the 4 question fundamentals in developing curriculum. So first question is, What educational purposes should the school seek to attain? Okay. So is the question is that we need to determine the school purposes or determining the objectives of the school or class. So in other words, what do the student needs to do in order to be successful? No? Each sub each subject has natural objectives that are indicators of mastery. Kumbaga ba, all objectives need to be consistent with the philosophy of the school. And this is often neglected in curriculum development. For example, a school is developing an English curriculum may create an objectives that students will write essays. So, this would be one of many objectives within the curriculum. Next question is what educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes? Okay, so the RIA is the step to apply or identify educational experiences related to purposes, which means developing learning experiences that help the students to achieve the first question. As what I have said kaganina sa first question is that we need to determine the school purposes or determining the objective of the school. For example, si student is kinahanglan gyud niya ma-meet ang objective sa pagsulat og essay is dapat nga para makatuon is the learning experience might be a demonstration by the teacher of writing an essay. So the students might practice writing essays. Kumbaga ba, kailangan i-demo ni teacher kung unsaon pagsulat og essay so that ang mga estudyante makatuon on how to write essays. So the experience which is the essay demonstration and writing is consistent with the objective, which is student will write an essay. Okay, next question. How can these educational experiences be effectively organized? So the question is organizing the experiences. No? Should the teacher demonstrate first or should the student learn by writing immediately? Well, either way could work and preference is determined by the philosophy of the teacher and the needs of the student. So the point is that the teacher needs to determine a logical order or experiences for the students. Last question is how can we determine whether and to what extent these purposes are being attained? So diri is the step to evaluate the objectives. In other words, the teacher assesses the student's ability to write an essay. So there are many ways to do this. For example, si teacher is gipasulat niya essay ang iyang mga students without her help or without her assistance. O kung ang iyang mga student is makabuhat og essay without sa help or assistant to teacher, well, it is the evidence that the students have achieved the objective of the lesson. Well, there are variations on this model. However, the Tyler model is still considered by many to be the strongest model for curriculum development. Well, that's all. I hope you've learned a lot and thank you for listening.